Alright, what is up, y'all? I wanted to do a little bit of a different video today. I kind of wanted to talk about what I see as my two high cap coins, top 100 coins with the highest ROI potential for this next upcoming bull run to be sold roughly the end of 2021, beginning of 2022. So, guys, before I delve into all this, I'd like to ask if you could please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit the bell icon to be notified of new uploads, guys. All right, so before I really delve into this, I need to make a few things very, very clear. First being, guys, I am not a financial advisor. I don't know. I cannot guarantee any of this for sure. It's important everyone do their own research. And ultimately, guys, I think price predictions are somewhat bullshit. No one really knows what's going to happen with this next bull run. For those uninitiated, I believe in the year 2021, we will have a massive bull run with Bitcoin, where Bitcoin reaches all-time highs, where it reaches the highest price it's ever been, and then shoots far past, enters price discovery, and reaches new higher prices where it's never happened before. Once Bitcoin does that, I believe the rest of the cryptocurrency market will follow suit. So I kind of want to talk about, what are the coins here in the top 100 that I think have the highest chance, the highest possibility of bringing the most returns if you were to invest at today's prices. So, yeah, guys, this isn't financial advice. I don't want you guys just going and buying these coins just because I mentioned them. Please do your own research, okay? When I mention these coins, today's prices might not be the best entry prices. There may be a lot of upcoming volatility within the next few days, weeks, and months, okay? These are not guarantees, but I do want to mention the two coins that I think have the highest likelihood of doing very well. Okay, so guys, enough with all that. Let's delve into this. I think number one is VeChain, guys. I've been doing more and more research into VeChain as of late, and let me tell you, the more research I do into VeChain, the more bullish and the more optimistic and the more excited I get about VeChain. Just to briefly explain what VeChain is, VeChain essentially will help to improve supply chains by tracking products at every stage of the supply chain and ensuring quality at every point throughout the supply chain. So, for example, what's a real case use scenario for this? So, I believe I forget if it was Japan or China. I believe it was China. There's a massive problem with the sale of wine, where a lot of expensive wine being sold is in fact not that expensive wine. It's cheaper wine. People just they'll sell you an expensive wine, but really it's a cheap wine. Now with something like VeChain, you'd be able to track all the things that go into making that wine throughout the entire stage of the production, from like the grapes being used to the packaging, how it's stored, with these QR codes. So basically, with any supply chain, you'll be able to track all the elements from how products are produced. So guys, they're tracked using blockchain technology. So you'd be able to track at what temperature things are stored, how long things are stored for, every stage of the production cycle. You'd be able to track the supply chain. So if VeChain gains mass adoption, VeChain could help improve almost every single supply chain in the world. Like, guys, VeChain has such a high probability, a high chance of success if it gains mass adoption. Guys, VeChain could really be it. If VeChain is successful and gaining mass adoption, it already has partnerships with BMW, other companies as well, clothing companies, wine companies. As it starts to gain more and more adoption, as it starts to gain mainstream use, and if this bull run does indeed come and VeChain slowly starts to get more and more use case, oh my God, am I bullish on VeChain. VeChain solves a giant problem, which is it will help improve supply chains and the quality of supply chains, the quality of products. So if VeChain can really do what they're claiming to do, it could be giant in the cryptocurrency space. Right now, VeChain is the 30th when it comes to market cap. It has a market cap of $700 million, basically just over. Okay, VeChain is now worth just over a penny. I've been doing a lot of research into price predictions and what people are predicting, and people say a lot of different things, guys. And in my opinion, price predictions are ultimately bullshit because no one really knows. There's no real way you can know where something's going to go to. Some people like to use Fibonacci extensions to guesstimate the price. Some people, try to like extrapolate what the market price could be if Bitcoin reaches a certain market price. I found this article where they have different analyst groups talking about. This person says $75 VeChain by the end of 2023. It's a penny right now, guys. This person says $4.10. This person says 25 cents. No one really knows, guys. I'm trying not to swear here, but point being, and like I've been looking at a bunch of YouTube videos trying to just understand what people are kind of saying, and from what I can gather, I hear a lot of people saying that VeChain could reach $1 by the end of 2021 at the peak of this bull run. So here's the thing that I like to do. Whenever I hear people's price predictions, whenever I get like a solid price prediction, so I like to, so for example, when it comes to like Bitcoin or Ethereum, I like to hear what a bunch of people are saying about how high Bitcoin's going to get. Some people say 100,000, some people say 70,000, some people say 200,000. So what I like to do is if I hear a certain number pop up a lot, let's say it's 200,000. I hear a lot of people talking about 200,000. It's based off if it reaches a certain market cap. That market cap is potentially likely. If you extrapolate how at each bull run the market cap increases by this much. Okay, so if people are saying $200,000 Bitcoin, I half that. So whatever is a reasonable price prediction that I hear a lot, I like to take that number and cut it in half, and that's what I expect. So So if people are saying, I hear a lot of people saying $1 VeChain, $1 VeChain. So I personally expect, okay, if people are saying $1 VeChain, that's like a optimistic, realistic expectation for VeChain. I say, okay, if a lot of people are saying $1, I think I would expect it could reach 50 cents. So if it reaches 50 cents, that's basically a 50x, guys. It's just over a penny. So, guys, this is not financial advice, okay? Please do your own research. The price may fall after I make this video, but I'm personally very optimistic about the future of VeChain because I think it solves a very important issue when it comes to supply chains. It already has big partnerships. I think if it continues to gain more partnerships and continues to become adopted by the masses, VeChain has an extremely good chance of being a very good performer. I've started accumulating VeChain. I personally think VeChain could go from 50 cents to $1. Now, guys, that is kind of bullshit, okay? There's no real way of knowing how high these things are going to go, okay? This is just kind of fun, okay? Think of this as just like a fun thing because, I'm going to look back in a year from now and I'm going to be like, hey, was I right or was I wrong? Did VeChain only go to like 25 cents or did it go to like $2? I think that's very unlikely. I think, personally, the most likely thing for VeChain roughly a year from now, peak of the next Bitcoin Ethereum bull run, 50 cents to $1. That's what I think is likely with VeChain, not financial advice, guys. Another thing I like about VeChain is that it's largely decentralized. So yeah, I would say when it comes to high caps, VeChain is perhaps my number one choice for highest ROI potential when it comes to this next bull run. Guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Now, before I wrap up with VeChain and go to my next pick here, because I kind of wanted to talk about the two highest ROI potential when it comes to high caps, I kind of want to just briefly talk about the price action. So, VeChain has been doing something very interesting, guys. VeChain is actually at a pretty good price right now. As we can see here, throughout August, it pumped a lot, went over 2 cents. Now it's just over 1, so I've been accumulating all throughout these prices here. So, it's at a discounted price, guys. Now, guys, this could definitely go down further. We could see it go back to like 8.5. Just because I'm saying VeChain long term has a good chance doesn't mean that I'm saying it's going up tomorrow or it's a guaranteed. No, we could see volatility. We could see it go back down. We could see it go up. We could do a lot of stuff, guys. I'm accumulating for the long term, so I really don't care what happens in the next few days, next few weeks, even the next few months. I'm holding for like at least a year probably. So yeah, guys, I think that's most of my thoughts for VeChain. Now to move on to what I think when it comes to the high caps, top 100 high caps, what coin I think has the highest ROI potential. My second choice, this may be controversial, but I think XRP. XRP, Ripple, has in my opinion, one of the highest ROI potentials when it comes to high caps. XRP is my largest holding. Now, this isn't financial advice, guys. I'm just talking about what I'm doing. I think it's going to be fun and interesting to look back a year from now and say, hey, was I right? Was I wrong? XRP is very interesting for a few reasons. Now, just to its all-time highs, which was, $3.50 basically. It changes depending on where you look. Here's this 313, whatever. From 24 cents, let's do some quick math here. So, just give me 1 second, pull out my phone. If we take 350, divide that by the price, what's the price at right now? Let's just say 25, just make it easy. That would be a 14x. 14x, just all-time highs. That's pretty good, guys. Now, people are kind of there's some good things and some bad things with XRP. In my opinion, the best thing about XRP is that it's been around for a while. It's not going anywhere. It's in the top 5. It's likely going to stay in the top 5. If indeed another bull run comes with Bitcoin and Ethereum, XRP is eventually likely to be taken along that ride. So, but one of the biggest criticisms of XRP is that it's not really decentralized, meaning the founder owns large amounts of XRP and could theoretically dump it to the market. Now, I believe he's contractually obliged to only sell certain amounts at certain given times, but I believe that contract ends in a few years. So theoretically, in a few years, he could dump however much he wants. But in my opinion, that's kind of factored into the tokenomics. People kind of understand that and know that. It's not like this unexpected thing. So given that it's such a high cap, it's been around for so long, it does have some use case behind it. I just don't think it's going to go anywhere, guys. And if we are indeed going to get a bull run with Bitcoin and Ethereum, in my mind, it's almost ridiculous to think XRP isn't eventually going to also be a participant in that bull run. So, if just the all-time highs, it's 14x, it's not just going to reach its all-time highs. If indeed we do get a bull run, it's going to reach its all-time highs and blast far above. Now, the question is, how far above is it going to go? This is not financial advice. You guys know how I feel about price predictions. There's kind of ways you can guesstimate Fibonacci extensions. You can kind of extrapolate based on market caps, but ultimately it's bullshit. No one knows for sure what's going to happen. I don't know for sure what's going to happen. I'm just kind of guesstimating here, guys. Okay. So, when it comes to XRP, its market cap is, at just over 11 billion, right? Okay. So I think throughout the course of the next bull run, Bitcoin and Ethereum have a high probability chance of reaching a market cap either close to or around or perhaps even over the trillions. Bitcoin already has a market cap of 284 billion, right? That's not too far away from $1 trillion. And if indeed we get a bull run where we reach previous highs and go into price discovery and go far past, I have no problem thinking that Bitcoin at the peak could have a market cap in the trillions. I think Ethereum might even do something like that. And if XRP can reach a market cap in the trillions, guys, that's $20 in XRP. If XRP can reach a market cap of 500 billion, that's over $10. Okay, so it's 25 cents right now. I think $500 billion market cap would be like an $11 XRP. So I'm hearing, XRP could reach like very optimistic price predictions, $20, $30. So I think half of that. I'm going to expect half of that. I think XRP is going to reach $10 to $15 at the peak of this next bull run. Now, I don't think this is going to be a sustained price, guys. I think it's going to reach that price very briefly and then correct from that because it would have to have a very high market cap. So like a $500 billion market cap for XRP would be over $10 XRP. A $1 trillion market cap would be a $20 plus XRP. So those are kind of some of the things we'd have to see for that to happen. So let's assume we do get a $10 XRP. Let's how many times more? Let's do some math here. Divide by 0.25. That'd be a 40x from today's prices. So if you assume 25 cents, if it goes to $10, that's a 40x. That's a lot. That's a lot, right? So XRP has a high, like, has a very high potential for ROI. So you guys, Ethereum could do very well. Bitcoin's likely going to do very well. But they might only 20, 30, or maybe even 40x, which is a lot, guys. That's a lot. But I think XRP has potentially a higher ROI potential. Now, personally, I like projects like Ethereum and Bitcoin a lot more. But when it comes to ROI potential, I think XRP has a higher ROI potential than Ethereum and Bitcoin. I think Ethereum and Bitcoin are safer holds. I think they have better technology, better fundamentals. But when it comes to ROI potential, you just can't ignore XRP, guys. It's not going anywhere, guys. This is the fourth largest cryptocurrency in the world by market cap. Third, if you don't consider Tether, because Tether's a stable coin. So it's third if you don't consider stable coins. It's been around for a while. It's not going anywhere. Like, people would like to hate on XRP because of the centralization and the dumping power, and I get it, but that's like a known factor. And this thing is not going anywhere. When this bull run doesn't indeed come, XRP is going to be around, and XRP is likely to hit its all-time high and surpass far above. Not financial advice, guys, not a guarantee. The question is how high far above, right? So when it comes to the high market caps, I think VeChain is in my opinion, my number one choice for a high cap that has a high probability of a very high ROI, and then XRP would be my second choice here. So yeah, guys, take everything I say with a grain of salt. Please do your own research. I want to encourage all of you to practice portfolio diversification, practice proper risk management, meaning, don't invest anything you're not prepared to lose. If you got bills to pay your bills, guys. Investing is risky. Investing in cryptocurrency even more so. I think there's going to be a next bull run. XRP and VeChain fall into my personal risk tolerances, but it's important you guys understand your tolerance to risk. Practice portfolio diversification, meaning don't put all your eggs into one basket. Don't throw everything into VeChain or XRP. It's important that, if you have a little bit to invest, you want to diversify. That way you limit your risk when it comes to any one coin. And, when it comes to investing, a good rule of thumb is don't invest anything you're not prepared to lose. With all that being said, I think, VeChain and XRP are my two most bullish coins for this next upcoming bull run. Yeah, guys, if this thing reaches $1, it's just over a penny right now, guys. That's nearly 100x. Whoo! If it reaches 50 cents, which I think is far more probable, that's a 50x, basically, right? So, my God. So XRP is currently my largest holding. I've been doing more and more research into VeChain as of late, and I've been accumulating more and more VeChain because of VeChain. VeChain is a very niche play, guys. It's a very particular play because for VeChain to really take off, it needs mass adoption. It needs a lot more partners. So something like XRP, which is much larger, much more well-known, it's just going to be taken along with the rest of the market when a bull run does indeed come. With something like VeChain, it would likely benefit from a bull run, but for it to really take off, it needs mass adoption, a lot of partnerships. So just to know that with VeChain, it's a much more niche play. But with that being said, if VeChain is indeed successful, which I think it has a really good chance of being successful, there's so many, in my opinion, people who know what they're doing, who are involved in VeChain. A lot of people who I respect within the cryptocurrency space say a lot of good things about VeChain. Like, if BitBoy Crypto, a lot of other people. Not to say that he's like the end all be all, but he's just one name. I just first name that came to mind. VeChain, guys, if it goes to $1, it's 100x. Okay, so I think I've talked enough about those. Hopefully, I encourage you guys to do your own research. Now, before I wrap up this video, because I know it's been a long time, and I appreciate all of you sticking around this long, I want to briefly just talk about GSX. GSX is this brand new cryptocurrency that I recently participated in their coin sale, and I wanted to talk about it because if you do your own research and if you decide you like this idea and you want to participate in this idea of gold-backed cryptocurrency, check out the link in the description. If you sign up using that link where it says 5% sign up bonus, you'll get a 5% sign up bonus, and I get a commission based off that. Now, to briefly just talk about what this is. So GSX is this brand new cryptocurrency by Apollo Fintech. Apollo Fintech runs these gold mine operations. They're saying 50% of the profits from these gold mines will go to actually backing the cryptocurrency itself. So essentially, this is gold-backed cryptocurrency, guys. Okay. Some of the cool selling points: they're working on a Binance listing. They're offering 59% sign-up bonus. They're offering 10 billion sales. 10 billion coins for sale. 50% of those that aren't sold will be burned, and they will also pay yearly dividends. So those are kind of some of the selling points. Now, I want to mention what I see as the biggest risk factor for this, because I believe it's important to be nuanced and objective. There's always risk when it comes to investing, and initial coin sales even more. So what I see as the biggest risk when it comes to GSX is I don't know how well Apollo Fintech is running these gold mine operations. I like to say I'm in cryptocurrency. I'm trying to be a cryptocurrency trader. I don't know anything about the gold mine management business. I don't know how well they're running this. They could be running these mines well. They could be not. I have no way of knowing because I don't know the business. So in investing in this, I am placing trust and faith in Apollo Fintech's ability to run these mines. That's a risk because I don't know if they're running them competently for sure. So that's what I see as the biggest risk. Now, personally, this fell into my risk tolerances, so I invested in it. So I want to implore everyone here to please do your own research, practice portfolio diversification, understand your own risk tolerances. Don't invest in anything you're not willing to lose. So with all those caveats, if you decide you want to participate in this, check out the link in the description. If you sign up using that link, you'll get 5% sign-up bonus, and I get a commission. So I want to make that very clear. Now, I've rambled on long enough. If you're sticking around this long, I appreciate the hell out of you. Please like and subscribe. And that's it. All right, y'all. Take care.